makes national parks beautiful and amazing? The most amazing part about living on this planet is all the natural space that surrounds us. The main issue and the reason for talking about all this natural space is that it is starting to disintegrate around us, to cease existing, basically, due to encroachment on human as well as many other factors. So today, I want to define what a natural space is, what is encompassed in a natural space, and finally, how we can help to preserve it for future generations to come. So my first main topic is, what is a natural space? A natural space is defined as the flora and the fauna that it encompasses. Flora meaning animal, and fauna meaning plants in general, I should say. Two perfect examples of a natural space would be Yellowstone National Park, which is located in Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. And the second would be Yosemite National Park, which is here in California. And these natural spaces are areas where people can go and enjoy just being surrounded by nature, just in general with their friends, family, their pets, whatever the case may be, and just truly absorb all that beautiful, amazing nature that we are surrounded by. But these places can be found all over the world. Two examples of that would be Kruger National Park, which is located in South Africa, and Galapagos National Park, which is located near Ecuador. These spaces also act as a refuge for different kinds of species of animal and plant. And some of these areas can truly be defined as a refuge, as some of these animals and plants are critically endangered and need our help in order to survive. One example would be the Joshua tree. The Joshua tree is affected by climate change, which in turn affects the amount of water that this tree can get in order to help it survive. Another example would be a redwood tree, which is affected by wildfire. And the wildfires that are happening up there continue to disintegrate and diminish its numbers, and it's very hard for a tree to regrow when these fires are always constant around it. Another example would be black rhino, and according to the Save the Rhino organization online and website, these animals are being hunted for not only their horn, but for medical purposes by people. And another example would be the vaquita. The vaquita is critically endangered, with only there being 10 of its species left in the wild, and this is mainly due to poaching and overfishing, as the vaquita lives in the Gulf of California, which is a non-refuge area, which means pretty much you can go in there and do whatever you want and not be affected by any laws or any government. How can we help to preserve these natural spaces? And there's two main points that we can definitely point to. Number one being climate change, and number two being to help make more national parks. The first being climate change. Climate change affects everything and everyone. If we can help to stop the warming of the planet due to the ozone being disintegrated, we can help to ensure that this planet doesn't continue to warm up and destroy any possible water refuge or national park that's around us, as well as any plant life or animal life that is affected by the warm weather. And this is all information that I got from Is There a Connection Between the Ozone Hole and Global Warming, which is an article by the Union of Concerned Scientists. And the second being about the creation of national parks, which I found in protecting landscapes by the National Parks Conservation Association. They basically give us rules and ways on ways we can create national parks and help to better preserve the life that's in there and around there. And if we do this, we can help make sure that there will be parks for future generations to come. To sum up, I talked about what a natural space is, what encompasses a natural space, and what we can do to help preserve these for future generations to come. And if we do all these things and better understand these things, we'll have a better appreciation for what a natural space is and how we can protect it for future generations to come. And to conclude the speech, I want to ask one simple thing, one simple question, I should say. What can you do to help the world around you and to change the world around you as well?